That's drunk.
DJ Snake Eyes.
Gang. Gang. Yeah. Oh. Gang. It's your boy Young Joe. Okay. Run up on B-Joy and I promise you gon' regret that. Nigga try to wet up my shit and they gon' get wet back. Disconnect the pistol and throw the clip in your mouthpiece. Tell them I'm a sniper and they don't know nothing about me. Nigga try to copy designer but I'm in rap though. That fresh, rap flowing khaki, that where the strap go. Check that, blue polo loafer shoe with the turtleneck. Check that, sea green peacoat, they ain't heard of that. Spit that, BBL rapping, you got that botch flow. Big cow, he say he hard as me but he not though. Mismatch, Stella McCartney me with that cocoa. Big facts, go get a cash cause you a broke hoe. Flip that, blow from Columbia, sir, 10 of y'all. Bitch bag, missing that scale up with that fentanyl. Bro, what you doing? I'm trying to fondle some bread. Meet a bitch that I don't know, get some anonymous head. They hollering, yeah, dro, stomping in polo boo wearing polo clothes. Yeah, dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, dro. Yeah, dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, dro, niggas in prison, they about to feel this. Yeah, dro, if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, dro, I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, dro, keep shit like ballistics, I'm doing terrific with this bitch. Get dismissed quicker than a minute, I'm stacking tremendous digits. 30-pound rocks on my sleeve, look how I'm feeling, I'm chilling, I'm rocking, they jocking it. Outer space, all of my niggas on polo, that rap flowing Gucci, that ragu, they copping it. Niggas are sloppy, I'm proper than they are. I got the flames, I'm hotter than they are. Get hit in the leg, the neck, the chest, the throat, with the scope on the top of the AR. Run up on you with the bags and get them. Young Dro on your algorithm. This bitch on this stick, and I'm in the middle like Malcolm with her. Dirty bird, I'm a falcon flipper. Double R, I'm a phantom whipper. Bitcoin bumping triple six in the phone, sixes on they ass, little nigga. Tell the hoe that my prerogative. Fashion, I'm rockin' provocative. Watch it, little nigga. These niggas can't fuck with my balls. The nigga who say that I'm hard, you probably with him. Yeah, Dro, stomping in polo boo wearing polo clothes. Yeah, Dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, Dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, Dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, Dro. Yeah, Dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, Dro, niggas in prison, they about to feel this. Yeah, Dro, if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, Dro, I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, Dro.
DJ Snake Eyes.
Gang. Gang. Yeah. Oh. Gang. It's your boy Young Joe. Okay. Run up on B-Joy and I promise you gon' regret that. Nigga try to wet up my shit and they gon' get wet back. Disconnect the pistol and throw the clip in your mouthpiece. Tell them I'm a sniper and they don't know nothing about me. Nigga try to copy designer but I'm in rap though. That fresh, rap flowing khaki, that where the strap go. Check that, blue polo loafer shoe with the turtleneck. Check that, sea green peacoat, they ain't heard of that. Spit that, BBL rapping, you got that botch flow. Big cow, he say he hard as me but he not though. Mismatch, Stella McCartney me with that cocoa. Big facts, go get a cash cause you a broke hoe. Flip that, blow from Columbia, sir, 10 of y'all. Bitch bag, missing that scale up with that fentanyl. Bro, what you doing? I'm trying to fondle some bread. Meet a bitch that I don't know, get some anonymous head. They hollering, yeah, Dro, stomping in polo boo wearing polo clothes. Yeah, Dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, Dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, Dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, Dro. Yeah, Dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, Dro, niggas in prison, they about to feel this. Yeah, Dro, if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, Dro, I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, Dro, keep shit like ballistics, I'm doing terrific with this bitch. Get dismissed quicker than a minute, I'm stacking tremendous digits. 30-pound rocks on my sleeve, look how I'm feeling, I'm chilling, I'm rocking, they jocking it. Outer space, all of my niggas on polo, that rap flowing Gucci, that ragu, they copping it. Niggas are sloppy, I'm proper than they are. I got the flames, I'm hotter than they are. Get hit in the leg, the neck, the chest, the throat, with the scope on the top of the AR. Run up on you with the bags and get them. Young Dro on your algorithm. This bitch on this stick, and I'm in the middle like Malcolm with her. Dirty bird, I'm a falcon flipper. Double R, I'm a phantom whipper. Bitcoin bumping triple triple six in the 4 and 6s on they ass, little nigga. Tell the hoe that my prerogative. Fashion I'm rockin' provocative. Watch it, little nigga. These niggas can't fuck with my balls. The nigga who say that I'm hard, you probably with him. Yeah, dro, stomping in polo boot wearing polo clothes. Yeah, dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, dro. Yeah, dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, dro, niggas in prison, they about to feel these. Yeah, dro, if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, dro, I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, dro.
DJ Snake Eyes.
Gang. Gang. Yeah. Gang. It's your boy Young Dro. Okay, run up on B-Joy and I promise you gon' regret that. Nigga try to wet up my shit and they gon' get wet back. Disconnect the pistol and throw the clip in your mouthpiece. Tell them I'm a sniper and they don't know nothing about me. Nigga try to copy designer but I'm in Ralph though. That fresh, Ralph Lauren khaki, that where the strap go. Check that, blue polo loafer shoe with the turtleneck. Check that, sea green peacoat, they ain't heard of that. Spit that, BBL rapping, you got that botch flow. Big cap, he say he hard as me but he not though. Mismatch, Stella McCartney me with that cocoa. Big facts, go get a cash cause you a broke hoe. Flip that, plug from Columbia, sir, 10 of y'all. Bitch back, missing that scale up with that fitting all. Bro, what you doing? I'm trying to fondle some bread. Need a bitch that I don't know, get some anonymous head. They hollering, yeah, dro, stomping in polo boot wearing polo clothes. Yeah, dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, dro. Yeah, dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, dro, niggas in prison, they about to feel these. Yeah, dro, if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, dro, I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, dro, I kick shit like ballistics, I'm doing terrific with this bitch. Get dismissed quicker than a minute, I'm stacking tremendous digits. 30-pound rocks on my sleeve, look how I'm feeling, I'm chillin', I'm rockin', they jockin' it. Out of space, all of my niggas on polo, that Ralph Lauren Gucci, that Ragu, they coppin' it. Niggas are sloppy, I'm proper than they are. I got the flames, I'm hotter than they are. Get hit in the leg, the neck, the chest, the throat, with the scope on the top of the AR. Run up on you with the bags and get them. Young Dro on your algorithm. This bitch on this stick, and I'm in the middle like Malcolm with her. Dirty bird, I'm a falcon flipper. Double R, I'm a phantom whipper. Bitcoin bumping triple six in the 4 and 6s on they ass, little nigga. Tell the hoe that my prerogative. Fashion I'm rockin' provocative. Watch it, little nigga. These niggas can't fuck with my balls. The nigga who say that I'm hard, you probably with him. Yeah, dro, stomping in polo boot wearing polo clothes. Yeah, dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, dro. Yeah, dro. dro. Check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, dro. Niggas in prison, they about to feel these. Yeah, dro. If they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, dro. I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, dro.
DJ Snake Eyes.
Gang. Gang. Yeah. Gang. It's your boy Young Dro. Okay, run up on B-Joy and I promise you gon' regret that. Nigga try to wet up my shit and they gon' get wet back. Disconnect the pistol and throw the clip in your mouthpiece. Tell them I'm a sniper and they don't know nothing about me. Nigga try to copy designer, but I'm in Ralph though. That fresh, Ralph Lauren khaki, that where the strap go. Check that, blue polo loafer shoe with the turtleneck. Check that, sea green peacoat, they ain't heard of that. Spit that, BBL rapping, you got that botch flow. Big cap, he say he hard as me, but he not though. Mismatch, Stella McCartney me with that cocoa. Big facts, go get a cash cause you a broke hoe. Flip that, plug from Columbia, sir, 10 of y'all. Bitch back, missing that scale up with that fitting all. Bro, what you doing? I'm trying to fondle some bread. Need a bitch that I don't know, get some anonymous head. They hollering, yeah, dro, stomping in polo boot wearing polo clothes. Yeah, dro, Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, dro, Versace and Baccarat, how I smell, ho. Yeah, dro, trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell, dro. Yeah, dro, check out the outfit, I'm about to kill these. Yeah, dro, niggas in prison, they bout on Gucci, they ragu, they copy it. Niggas are sloppy, I'm proper than they are. I got the flames, I'm hotter than they are. Get hit in the leg, the neck, the chest, the throat with the scope on the top of the AR. Run up on you with the bags and get them. Young Dro on your algorithm. This bitch on this dick, and I'm in the middle like Malcolm with her. Dirty bird, I'm a falcon flipper. Double R, I'm a phantom whipper. Bitcoin bumping 666 in the 4 and 6s on they ass, little nigga. Tell the hoe that my prerogative. Fashion on rockin' provocative. Watch a little nigga. These niggas can't fuck with my balls. The nigga who say that I'm hard, you probably with him. Yeah, Dro stomping in polo boot wearing polo clothes. Yeah, Dro Cartier vision, I see through all them hoes. Yeah, Dro Versace and Baccarat, how I smell hoe. Yeah, Dro trap doing numbers, I'm about to sell Dro. Yeah, Dro check out the outfit, I'm about to kill this. Yeah, Dro niggas in prison, they about to feel this. Yeah, Dro if they wanna hear it, then here it is then. Yeah, Dro I rap a nigga, that what the deal is. Yeah, Dro.
Pet snake that she loved very much. The snake was about 7 feet long, and one day it just stopped eating. After several weeks of trying everything, the lady still couldn't get the snake to eat. The woman took the snake to the vet and explained her situation. The vet replied, "I see. Has your snake been sleeping with you at night or snuggling real close and stretching himself out?" The woman said, "Yes, every day, and it makes me so sad that I can't help him feel better." The vet said to the lady, "Ma'am, your snake is not sick. It has been preparing to eat you. He's been sizing you up every day so he knows how big he has to be. He's not eating, so he has enough room to digest you." Moral of the story: recognize the snakes around you. Just because they seem close to you doesn't mean their intentions aren't to devour you. A woman had a pet snake.
Good. You just know how to hide. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So, what'll I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide.
I know that there's more. More for you, more for us.
Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all, didn't it all, oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain? Didn't it rain? Children, rain all night long. Didn't it all? Didn't it all? Oh, my Lord. Didn't it rain?
You can't run from it. You can't deny it. You can't pass it off. It's your call. God knew what he was doing. He knew who he was calling. And he He expertly and intricately detailed every aspect of your life, your being, your persona, your psyche, your physicality, everything about you, from the texture of your hair, to the color of your eyes, to the way that you laugh, to the fingerprint on your thumb. Everything is connected to your calling. And until you walk into the fullness of the thing that you were created for, you will find yourself frustrated. You're called.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Meadow Rose, come here. Girl, you know that I want it. I know you get lonely, and that's why you call me. You know that I'm coming. Girl, you know that I want it. You're making me horny. Wanna know how it tastes, baby. Can't wait, cause this shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. Attitude, but I got you, baby. We gon' keep the thing winding. All night can't stop you, baby. No, I ain't with the fake shit. What's the 411 is, baby? Stop acting brand new. Girl, tell me what must I do?
Let's go. Hey, let's go. What must I say? Woo! To show how much.
Hold up, wait, this shit sound like black boots, show the seat grinding. And I want your body.
Hey, hey, hey.
I love my body.
I'm live, y'all.
I know you
Go tell the haters. Go tell your favorite bloggers that the king just graced the throne.
black boots, show the seat grinding. Attitude, but I got you, baby. You gon' keep the thing winding. All night can't stop you, baby. No, I ain't with the fake shit.
I ain't with the fake shit.
411 is, baby.
Let's go.
Sorry for you. Just tell me what must I do?
Let's hit it. What must I say? What must I do to show how much?
This shit sound like
Black boots, Jodeci grinding.
this shit sound like
Black boots, Jodeci grinding. Woo! Y'all know what's in the background.
shit feel like grinding.
Oh no, 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 no. This is Black boots, Jodeci grinding. Let's do it. Shout out to everybody that's here. Shout out Dream Team. I see y'all in the building. Dream Team in the building. What's going on? What's going on, y'all? Shout out to the hottest group in the land, man. Without y'all, there will be no me. So we got to do what we got to do. We got to keep it real. And my live today is specifically targeting, oh my God, I got a bump on my face. Ugh. My live today is specifically targeting some things that, and some places that people are overlooking. Okay? Now, I know for the longest time, and I hate that I gotta keep saying this, but what people do don't make me shit. And I gotta go here. But before I go there, I'ma do it like this. I'm gonna do it like this. Dude, you be missing. Listen, I'm gonna do it like this. If you want to support the channel, there's a box at the bottom. If you on YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Hit that box. There's a $sign in there, right? It's a money sign in there. That's called the super chat. You can donate anything from $1 up to 10,000. I mean, up to 5,000. I'm sorry, I'm saying 10,000. Up to 5,000. Anything that you do, anything that you contribute is grateful. It goes to the channel. Okay. For y'all that's on the new platforms that I'm on, shout out to the people that's on Twitch, man. Yes, sir. Your boy is streaming live right now on Twitch. Shout out to the people that's on Twitch. Hold on. Hey, OfficialDanaJay, randomly scrolled on Twitch on my phone because I'm bored and came across your stream. I also live stream and do YouTube. On YouTube, I do cute try-on hauls and yoga. I will, you know what? I will follow you. That's how we doing it. I will follow you. 18 plus only. Okay, cool. I will follow you. So to the people that's over on Twitch, shout out to y'all, man, because it's my first time streaming on Twitch. I will be doing Twitch a lot now. Also to the folks that's over on Wimpkin, man. Shout out to my folks that's over on Wimpkin. Yes, Wimpkin is back. And guess what? I'm back on Wimpkin, baby. Shout out to everybody that's on Wimpkin. Oh, man, y'all make me feel so good. I can't miss my folks on the gram. Shout out to the gram, man. Y'all are the best. Shout out to everybody that's on the gram. Even the people that's over on X. Shout out to y'all, man, because without y'all, there would be no me. Shout out to the folks that's on, what is this? Shout out to the people that's on Rumble, man. Oh, my God. Rumble doing their thing. And all the other places that I just can't name, like, man, it's just so many places that I'm streaming to. I got like 46 people, places that I'm streaming to right now. Shout out to the new people, to the new EVPs, but it sent me in the listings where I can put everything in and then stream to. Thank y'all so much, man, because without y'all, there will be no me. Also, if you want to support, I got to put this up there. And I want to say thank you, Ann Huff. If you would like to support the channel, Cash App, $OfficialDanaJay, or you can hit the super chat. Anything is appreciated, and thanks in advance. I need everybody to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. But I got to pay some bills before we get to going, right? So I'm going to say this. All of the people that's in the Dream Team that have channels, please go support Georgia Girl, Alicia Podcast TV. You know what I mean? Because she's the only truth out there. You know what I mean? And people be trying to steal her name. But Alicia Podcast TV, Miss Lady T, Georgia Girl, Alicia Podcast TV, Miss Lady T, Big Vi Opinion. Who else? Who else I feel like shouting out? Who else? Nobody's Anything. Who else? Chi-Town Finest. Who else? Am I missing anybody? If I'm missing somebody, put it in the chat. If I'm missing somebody that goes live, put it in the chat. If I'm missing somebody, please put it in the chat. I don't think I'm missing nobody. EJ, please like, share, subscribe, EJ stuff. Also, my bro, Chris Terry. Don't forget Chris Terry, man. Go to Chris Terry 2010 and go to his YouTube. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe him too. Listen to his music. Also, don't forget my sis, my best friend, my partner in crime, Brooke Valentine University. Go like, share, subscribe, Brooke Valentine University. Don't forget Sky Zone. Sky Zone is in the building. Sky, SKKY, Zone, ZONE. Don't forget to go subscribe to Sky Zone. Okay. Also, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna pay some bills. If you need some hair products, this gonna make a lot of people mad. But if you need some hair products, that's all you gotta do is go look for the best. If you cannot find the kinky rest, don't worry about that. Come and shop with the best. Go to https:// and type in nobodiesanything.com. This is where you will get your luxury hair. You can get the bundles. You can get the straight, the wavy, the curly. You can get the new arrivals. Oh my God. And she got them on deck. You got some for $58. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Water Wave HD lace closure. Then she got the Deep Wave HD lace closure. Then she got the Body Wave closure. Come on now. Then she got the Silky Straight HD lace closure. Look. Then she got the new collection going on. Man, check this out. If you ain't shopping with Nobody's Anything, you ain't shopping at all. Get your hair products in bundles from who? The one and only Nobody's Anything. Now, had to pay some bills. Had to pay a bill. I did the bill collecting. And like I say, if you ain't shopping with Nobody's Anything, you ain't shopping at all. I'm going to talk about some few things before I get into this content. For the people that don't know, it's been some things going on on the internet concerning me. I never thought that I would go be on a channel and I'm just listening and I like the content. And I like the content that was on this channel. I done forgot the lady name. Hold on. I got to get the lady name because she live. Hold on. I like the content that's on this lady channel. Hold on, what's her name? Legacy Moon True Crimes. I love the content that's on the channel, right? So what happened was I was over there, and as I was on the channel, you had some DanaJay haters come over there. You know what I mean? Some people that live in a blue house mixed with a white house. And they tried to put a narrative out there along with a mod from a certain person. Try to put a narrative out there that didn't work. So I got to say shout out to Alicia Podcast TV and shout out to Hollywood Next because they were over there with me as well. And like Hollywood Next said, don't feed into it because they want to have a repeat of what's going on. But I refuse to be a repeat offender. I will say this. I've also had a delusional basket case. Listen, I never understood. If you don't like me, that's fine. That's your right. But when you don't have nothing else better to do but to eat, sleep, drink, shit, eat DanaJay, that's a problem. And especially if you're supposed to have a newborn and a man. That's a problem. But the people that really know, we know the truth. Because you can't be on here talking about a man that don't want you, that don't even talk about you. But you're supposed to have a man and you lusting over another man somewhere else. And now that man don't come around but no more. Now you sitting yourself in position and with another man. Sounds like a YouTube whore to me. I'm sorry. Anybody that follows a herpy goddess, you don't got nothing coming this way. I wish you well, but I don't want nothing to do with you. And it's crazy because if I go live, you go crazy. If I don't go live, you go crazy. If I even look at you, people put my name up in the chat and y'all go crazy. Then I want to travel down to Houston. And I'm going to say this. Miss, your house is on the verge of being taken from you because you refuse to give somebody their merchandise. Understand this. Whatever beefs you got, that's cool, but never try to slide me on the side. especially when your wedges look like caramel frog ice skates. Don't do it. You never seen my shoes falling from the bottom of the sole. You never seen that. And I have never asked you to buy any of my merchandise. So while you was running around the jail cell for R. Kelly trying to do voodoo, understand this. I don't play with certain things. Now go around your small ass house and throw rice around that bitch. Okay? Make that make sense. Now, we're going to get into this commentary. Because I'm done giving these delusional motherfuckers gratification. So let's go here. First things first, Fanni Willis. Don't look good for you. The Georgia Court of Appeals has scheduled a hearing, and I'm giving y'all the update. The Georgia Court of Appeals has scheduled a hearing for October the 4th, 2024, to consider an appeal to disqualify Fulton County District Attorney Fanni Willis from prosecuting former President Donald Trump and others in an election interference case. This decision has sparked discussions among various social media users, with some expressing frustration over the potential delay in the trial and others viewing it as a positive development for who? Donald J. Trump. So, we got that out the way. The heated thing that just went down. It just went down. Not too many people talking about it because not too many people know about it. If you're not in the acting field, you wouldn't know about it. But Ava DuVernay, the director, the writer for the hot show that was on Netflix called Central Park 5, I think that's what it was. I think that was the name of it. Ripped Central Park 5 prosecutor after lawsuit settlement, praises Netflix for unwavering support, and $1 million was wait a minute. Hold on. Ava DuVernay ripped Central Park 5 prosecutor after lawsuit settlement, praises Netflix for unwavering support, and donates $1 million to the Innocence Project in New York. That's what I'm talking about. If you wanna talk about the Innocence Project, talk about what you've done for the Innocence Project. Talk about what you have contributed to the Innocence Project, not what you're trying to take from the Innocence Project. But here's the story. Exclusive. Ava DuVernay had a lot to say in the Emmy-winning When They See Us about the harmed heaped on the so-called Central Park 5. And now she is speaking out about the settlement she and Netflix reached with the former prosecutor and the travesty of justice. Hold on. Let me help you with something. This prosecutor is also the lady who helped her best friend, Gloria Allred, with that controversial order that was overturned by Donald Trump. I want y'all to know that. Or should I say that was influenced to be overturned by Donald Trump. I want y'all to know that. And before I go any further, shout out to Shank. Shout out to Shank and the rock stars. Then it says, after years of legal wrangling and millions of dollars spent, she walked away with no payment to her or her lawyers of any kind. Rather than face cross-examination before a New York jury as to her conduct and character, the Array founder told Deadline today of the end of the 4-year defamation suit that was set for trial to start on June the 10th. I believe that Linda Fairstein was responsible for the investigation and prosecution of the Central Park jogger case. that resulted in the wrongful conviction of 5 innocent colored and brown boys. I never seen a black person. She bluntly said, in the days leading up to her defamation trial, Linda Fairstein decided that she was not willing to face a jury of her peers. I wonder why. I wonder would Gloria Allred be willing to face a jury of her peers and the lawsuit, and when Robert Kelly and Jennifer Bonjean filed theirs. But DuVernay adds, it's a phenomenon that often happens with bullies. When you stand up to them unafraid, they often take their ball and go home. Read Ava DuVernay's full statement on the Linda Fairstein suit and settlement below. Okay. In her suit for unspecified damages, an apology, and more, Fairstein said that the Felicity Huffman portrayed depiction of her made her look like a racist, unethical villain who was determined to jail innocent children of color at any cost. After Netflix and DuVernay were unsuccessful in getting the case dismissed, U.S. District Judge Kevin Castile determined last fall that there was clear and convincing evidence that defendants were recklessly indifferent to the truth. Hence the June 10th starting trial that is now not going to happen. Now, just hours after a no money changing hands deal was announced between the filmmaker, the streamer, and Linda Fairstein over the latter's 2020 legal action, DuVernay is laying out her POV on what really went down. Earlier Tuesday, Netflix, DuVernay, and the ex-Manhattan assistant district attorney put out a tear statement on the resolution. The parties announced that they have resolved this lawsuit. It said Netflix will donate $1 million to the Innocence Project. Ms. Fairstein will not receive any money as part of this settlement, continuing to spread some shade on 2019's When They See Us movie. Fairstein put out her own statement soon afterwards saying the decision to conclude this fight was not an easy one. Perhaps, but with a disclaimer that was already at the end of the series now moved in part to the beginning. Her only real takeaway, Fairstein was clearly trying to avoid a jury of her Big Apple peers with this sudden decision to settle. With the likes of Donald Trump, here we go, with the likes of Donald Trump screaming for the death penalty, Raymond Santana, hold on, because I don't know what just happened. Hold on. I think Wimpkin, okay. Hold on. What in the world? Hold on. Because I don't know what just happened. Hold on. Okay. With the likes of Donald Trump for the death penalty, screaming for the death penalty, Raymond Santana, Antron McCray, Kevin Richardson, Yusef Salaam, and Corey Wise were all convicted by Fairstein-led prosecution of the 1989 near-fatal 1989 rape of a woman who was jogging in Central Park. In 2001, serial rapist and murderer Matisse Reyes confessed to the attack behind bars for another crime. Despite foot dragging by some in law enforcement to reopen the matter, Reyes' statements were confirmed by DNA evidence and knowledge of the scene. While the exonerated 5 as they came to be known, eventually saw their names cleared in 2014 after a long effort. Reyes was never prosecuted for the rape because the Empire State's then statute of limitations on such crimes had expired. Hold on. Let me get this straight. Reyes was never prosecuted for raping a jogger in New York. But New York was quick to come and get R. Kelly. I want y'all to make this make sense. I want y'all to make this make sense. I want y'all to make this make sense. That's what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to make this make sense. Oh, okay. That's where it was. I want y'all to make this make sense. R. Kelly. They came and got R. Kelly. Right? They came and got R. Kelly. And they came and got him on allegations and suspicions. Nothing was factual, but they came and got him. Even though there was no statute of limitation there. The statute of limitation was far gone. But they came and got him first. You have this guy that they have the DNA of this guy raping a jogger. So they'd rather grab 5 colored boys and mess up their childhood and teenhood to cover up for this lunatic that goes to jail and tell them I did it. Y'all mess with the wrong people. And DNA proves it. This is crazy. This is crazy. This is crazy. Then it says reinforcing a number of details that Deadline had earlier today. The statements by the Origin director, Duvernay, also comes just under a week before the parties were supposed to face off before a federal judge in New York. Here's Duvernay's full statement on Linda Fairstein's lawsuit and today's settlement. Days before my legal team and I were scheduled to refute Linda Fairstein's defamation lawsuit in front of a New York City jury, she had her husband call to pull the plug. After years of legal wrangling and millions of dollars spent, she walked away with no payment to her or her lawyers of any kind, rather than face cross-examination before a New York jury as to her conduct and character. The deal she proposed involved her receiving a cash payout, as well as having a disclaimer at the top of the series when they see us on Netflix, which would state that everything to do with her and the show was fabricated. We refused both. She also wanted an agreement that my co-writer, Atika Locke, and I would not talk about her in the future. And in turn, she wouldn't talk about us. I agreed to keep her loss quiet as long as she would also agree not to talk about the exonerated 5 ever again. She refused this and instead opted for no agreement regarding confidentiality at all. Her desire to continue to push her narrative of guilt about the exonerated five and not accept an agreement of silence allows me to share what I feel about her claims for the first time. Excuse me. I believe that Linda Fairstein was responsible for the investigation and prosecution of the Central Park jogger case that resulted in the wrongful conviction of 5 innocent colored, black, and brown boys as the head of the Manhattan sex crimes unit. Linda Fairstein was in the precinct for over 35 hours straight while the boys were interrogated as adults, often without parents present. Linda Fairstein knew what was going on inside those interrogation rooms and controlled who entered, blocking one of the mothers from being with her 15-year-old son. Linda Fairstein is the woman whose boss, legendary New York District Attorney Robert Morgenthau, entrusted with the case, later telling the New York Times that his trust in her was misplaced and that she disappointed him. Linda Fairstein to this day maintains that the exonerated 5 are guilty, despite the fact that DNA evidence never matched any of the boys, but perfectly matched a convicted serial rapist who admitted his guilt and who always acted alone. Throughout the legal ordeal that she instigated, Linda Fairstein painted herself as a victim, as someone who has been wronged by our storytelling, and when they see us, she was suggested that the false story she tells about those wrongfully incarcerated men as the only right one, and that their experiences are not worth being heard or believed. She claimed that the series resulted in the loss of her publishing contract and other positions of power she held. When They See Us did not get Linda Fairstein canceled. Linda Fairstein's own actions and words are responsible for everything that she is experiencing. In the days leading up to her defamation trial, Linda Fairstein decided that she was not willing to face a jury of her peers. It's a phenomenon that often happens with bullies. When you stand up to them unafraid, they often take their ball and go home. I hope that one day Linda Fairstein can come to terms with the part she played in this miscarriage of justice and finally accept responsibility. In the meantime, I thank Netflix for its unwavering support of artists of this project and for its generous $1 million donation to the Innocence Project, benefiting the wrongfully incarcerated. I continue to believe, respect, and salute Corey Wise, Antron McCray, Raymond Santana, Kevin Richardson, and Councilman Yusef Salam, who represents their beloved New York City's 9th District, Harlem. Whoa. What do y'all have to say about that? Hold on. Do you? Yeah, go in and share it. Go ahead. I ain't know what was going on. I was focusing on my story. Hey, Nita, missed you too. Yeah, sure. Go ahead and share it, Faith. I ain't know what was going on. But what do y'all think about the miscarriage of justice of the Central Park 5? What do y'all think about that? Because next, I'm going here. What do y'all think about the miscarriage of justice of the Central Park 5? Let's see what y'all got to say about that one. Because this is going to be interesting when I talk about this one. What do y'all think about the miscarriage of justice of the Central Park 5? once again, what do y'all think about the miscarriage of justice about the Central Park 5? Ann said, I think it's crazy. Okay. Ann said, I think it's crazy. Love you back, Faith. Okay, well, I'll move on to the next one. Let's talk about racist evil MFs. Cool. Okay, let's talk about the brainwashing of the American people real quick. Because for the longest time, I thought Adolf Hitler was racist. It wasn't until recent that I understood why Adolf Hitler put a massacre out on the fake Jews. I'm going to say it again. It wasn't until recent that I understood why Adolf Hitler put the hit out on the fake Jews. Now, we were led to believe that this man was racist, that this man ain't like none of us of color, that this man did some horrible things to Jesse Owens. If I'm lying, please say, Dana, that's not true. Because in school, they made us to believe that he called Jesse Owens a descendant of an ape. I'm going to say it again. In school, even in the school books, they had us to believe that Jesse Owens was being talked about by Adolf Hitler and was called a descendant of an ape, which made us rebel against anybody of a lighter color. So hold on. Not only did I read about it, but then I see this. Check this out. And I'm going to play it twice.
Adolf Hitler.
call something like that as well. Because now you're looking at the way that folks play reverse psychology right in your face. We looking at the way Joe Biden, and I'm going to give y'all the play. We looking at the way that Joe Biden is about to try to play the colored community. All of a sudden, it's getting around election time. Today, he put out an order stopping the illegals from coming over, but he already has let in the country over 11 million illegals. So who do you think those 11 million are here to replace? Next, the play is the gas gonna go down. When they get close to election, the gas gonna go down. And they're gonna say, look, Joe Biden lowered the gas. Joe Biden stopped the illegals from coming. That's the play. That's the play. That's the play. That's the play. All Caucasians are not fake Jews, Judah. All Caucasians are not Jews. Queen B giving you the play. So what I'm tripping about is that while folks sitting back and willing to destroy Donald Trump for something they heard, not knowing that Donald Trump is an anomaly. And that came from Louis Farrakhan. He's an anomaly. Donald Trump ain't doing nothing that shouldn't be done. And Cat Williams said it the best. 2024 is the year of exposure, right? Well, guess who's starting to guess who's starting to get exposed? All of the demons and all of the crooked people. Somebody came to me and said, oh, Donald Trump has been found guilty on 34 charges. How many times have I said Judge Merchant was not allowing the defense to put on a defense? On top of that, Judge Merchant's daughter is the lawyer for Kamala Harris, for Hunter Biden, for Adam Schiff, and for most of the deep state. And she's collecting millions of dollars to split half with her dad just so he can try to put Trump away. But hold on. Somebody said, oh no, nobody's above the law. So why Fanni Willis ain't locked up? Why Bragg ain't locked up? Why Judge Merchant ain't locked up? Why Letitia James ain't locked up? Why that other DC dude ain't locked up? Trump is doing what we should be doing from day one, bucking the system. When you have the crazy people that, oh no, child support, get them. Do you realize that the child support system is not here to benefit you or your offspring? By the way, if y'all look at the screen, y'all gonna see your boy in the video. I was in a video until just now. Shout out to my MAGA brothers. I was in a video until just now. Just look at the left side of the screen. However, right there, I got a little quick 2 seconds. Donald Trump just revealed something that would have shut down this whole case. And the judge didn't want to see it. So since Trump can't talk about it because of the gag order, DanaJay gonna talk about it. And it go a little something like this. Trump said, look what was just found. Will the fake news report it? And look what it say. Official statement of Stormy Daniels, January the 30th, 2018. To whom it may concern. Over the past few weeks, I have been asked countless times to comment on reports of an alleged sexual relationship I had with Donald Trump many, 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 many years ago. The fact of the matter is that each party to this alleged affair denied its existence in 2006, 2011, 2016, and 2017, and now and again in 2018. I am not denying this affair because I was paid hush money, as has been reported in overseas owned tabloids. I am denying this affair because it never happened. Hold on. The fact of the matter is that each party to this alleged affair denied its existence in 2006, 2011, 2016, 2017, and now and again in 2018. I am not denying this affair because I was paid hush money, as has been reported in overseas owned tabloids. I am denying this affair because it never happened. I will have no further comment on this matter. Please feel free to check me out on Instagram at the Stormy Daniels. Thank you, Stormy Daniels. Signed by who? Stormy Daniels. So I have a question. If it never happened, how was Donald Trump charged with 34 counts? Make it make sense. And for the people that say, oh, I don't like Donald Trump, there's no way you can say you don't like Donald Trump now, but still love R. Kelly. And the reason why I say that is because Rob was falsely accused. And once again, his judges didn't want to hear his truth. And if you pay attention, that's why the fix was in New York. That included the fake PI. Let's flip it down, put it in, reverse it. The fix was definitely in Chicago. That's why the judge didn't want Rob's lawyer and Jennifer Bonjean to meet with Bo Brindley. Because together, Caesar said it the best, together they ape strong. But separated, you can destroy them and pick them apart. That part right there, Lexington. Queen B, I stand for my president. Now watch this. Judah said they doing him the same way they did Kels. How long have I been saying that? For 3 years now, right? And people, oh no, you can never compare. Why can't you? See, the way that this goes is the machine tests people. Tests people, I'm sorry, not tests, but test people. If you notice, they start picking off people that spoke their mind. Why was Bill Cosby really locked up? If you think it was behind them ugly ladies, you crazy. And I'm going to go here. After doing my research, it wasn't just about NBC. I didn't know his house sits on an oil field. Uh-oh. We seen them kill Saddam Hussein and Muammar Gaddafi over oil. We seen them kill him over oil. You think they wasn't going to kill? No, it wasn't ABC. It was NBC, Judah. You don't think that they was going to take, that they would have didn't listen. They would have took Bill out. But it was too many eyes on the prize. Watch this. Even for R. Kelly, why did they lock Rob up? 2 reasons. And it don't have them to do with females. But they used the female to sway the public. How do you say this man loved underage girls and he's a pedophile and this and this and this and this, and none of his charges is about pedophilia? You try to use that in Chicago, and the charges that y'all charged them, it didn't make sense. Because you had a girl that lied and said at the age of 15, she flew with no ID, no chaperone, only a goddamn passcode. Was able to get in a limousine with a passcode, fly by herself across country with a passcode, get a hotel room with a passcode, leave, go back to the limousine and with a passcode, get back on the airplane with a passcode, get off the plane, fly across the country, get off the plane, get back in a limousine with a passcode and go home, and nothing was wrong. But you know why they get away with it? Because they said they gonna come and march for about a year. But if you sit back and just watch them, they gonna fall out with one another, and they ain't even gonna give a fuck about R. Kelly no more. And we can just let them rot in jail. If I'm lying, tell me I'm lying. Because what I'm going to do is tell you, look what's going on. Everybody wanted to be first. Everybody wanted to talk to him. And that's partially my fault. Because I shouldn't have never presented people to him. But no, I felt like people wanted to do the right thing. And wanting to do the right thing costs me some things. And that's fine. Because I learned from my mistakes. Because the only person that really have a legit relationship with him on the internet was who? Me. So look at it. Rob's sitting in jail. Everybody beefing, everybody agenda was exposed. But I have a question. Dana just calmed down a little bit, but Dana's still doing the same thing he was doing when he first came in this joint this time around. Standing 10 toes for Rob. You got everybody else that's just doing whatever. And I've participated in the bullshit. But I meant everything I said. So with that being said, when Donald Trump spoke up after those fake charges, this is what y'all president had to say. This is what y'all president had to say.
President, just like everyone else, has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years. And it isn't just like everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of justice works. And it's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years. And it isn't just like everyone else has that opportunity. That's how the American system of
Facts,
justice
Queen
works.
B.
And it's reckless. It's dangerous. It's irresponsible for anyone to say this was rigged just because they don't like the verdict. Our justice system has endured for nearly 250 years. And it isn't just like everyone else has that opportunity.
And see, and the crazy part about that is that he sat up there and lied to the people robotically. And the people was like, oh my God, oh my God. But why are they after Trump? I done gave y'all the key 3 years ago. So the question is, why are they after Trump? Why don't they want Trump back in the White House? And I'm going to open the phone lines after this, but I got to have some color folks, some people that I can identify with, right? To talk about why Trump is needed. Check this out.
This president deserves the support of the black community because he's earned it.
There is a silent majority of us that see you, see what you're doing, see what you did for HBCU schools. That was actually the deal for us.
I wager to say that there is no American president since Lincoln that has had the impact for black America that President Trump has had.
Joe Biden supported the crime bill in '94.
He has imprisoned black America, basically.
Trump supported the NAACP and black youth like myself in '87.
He's a businessman. He's bringing businesses back into America.
Bringing jobs back to America.
Bringing the truth back, and he's stopping needless wars.
My day is going to be amazing. I'm never going to forget this day. This day is historic.
In 2016, I made you a solemn pledge. I would be your greatest champion. In the first 3 years, we achieved the lowest black unemployment rate in history. We achieved the largest job gains for African Americans on record. The poverty rate for African Americans reached the lowest level ever recorded. I did more for the black community in 47 months than Joe Biden did in 47 years.
We cannot deny that that man has done everything that he has set out to do in record-breaking time. Can we say 3 years? Can we say 3 years?
We will create 3 million new jobs for the black community. Open 500,000 new black-owned businesses. Bring even greater fairness to the justice system. We did criminal justice reform.
I want to thank President Donald John Trump.
Create a ladder of opportunity for African American children by delivering school choice to every parent in America. Together we made unbelievable progress and achieved once unimaginable success. And with your support, your vote, and your voice, the best is yet to come.
You can expect us to come out in droves in your support. For absolute certain. That's a certainty.
So I say this. I plead with the colored community. If you know somebody that can vote, that's of age, talk to them about the goodness of what Trump did. Talk to them about whatever you want to talk to them about, but make sure they vote red. Let's make this a red tidal wave. Because the blue want to put you under the who. And for the people that don't know, The ones that's passing now from the COVID-19 shot, they are now passed a law where they can't say it's from the shot because they're trying to take the liability off of the hospitals and off of the doctors. They're now saying it's the bird flu that's taking them out of here. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe the hype. Understand who you are. But before I go, I got two more things, then I'm going to let it go. But Joe Biden was asked, did you set up Donald Trump? And I want you to decide what you think. Check it out.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on the ballot, sir?
Little sly grin there from Biden as he's asked a question by Kelly O'Donnell.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on the ballot, sir?
I'm going to play it one more time so it can sit in.
Little sly grin there from Biden as he's asked a question by Kelly O'Donnell.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President, can you tell us, sir, Donald Trump refers to himself as a political prisoner and blames you directly. What's your response to that, sir? Do you think the conviction will have an impact on the campaign? We'd love to hear your thoughts, sir.
Should he be on the ballot, sir?
Little sly grin there from Biden.
I'm going to ask you, and I'm going to open up the phone lines. I'm going to open up the phone lines and I'm going to ask you, what do you think? Do you think Donald Trump was set up? Do you think Donald Trump was set up by Joe Biden and his DOJ? I mean, I want to know from you. So hold on. Let me put the call-in number up there. Hold on. Hold on. That's the call-in number. I want to know what y'all think. Hold on. Hold on. Because it's getting late and I ain't going to keep y'all too much longer because tomorrow we going full force. We back at it. Go to Bluetooth. Let's see. Okay. All right, y'all can call in now. 404-914-7986. I want to know what y'all think. I want to know what y'all think. Call in 404-914-7986. I see. Let me look at some of y'all comments. Let's see. Ooh. The comment grid was taken away. I wonder why. Hold on. Are you live on the daintezjackson show? I can help you.
Hey, I'm just hey, it's Audra. How you doing?
Hey, I'm fine, Audra. How are you?
Good. I just saw you was live. I was doing something, trying to cook, and I believe he was set up, of course, and I don't even know the details of the situation, but you have to look at politics as a whole, you know. It's not really about us, you know. You can use your common sense on basic things like, for example, how they bail out each other. You
Talk
know what
about
I'm
it.
saying? Well, it's about money. And you got, what I would like for Caucasian people to do is to actually speak about what Republicans really stand for today. Who are they really? You know? Because when it comes to Democrats, they are basically a money grab. They want to keep their people in power. Like if you look at what happened during COVID, right? How the stocks fell, right? I knew they would fail because no one's out spending any money. Commerce has stopped, right? Now, I don't think they anticipated what is the residual effects, like McDonald's even being in jeopardy today, 2024. So let's go back to COVID. I believe that was a cash grab because you sank the stock purposely. And if you look at the people who own a lot of the major stocks, like Bill Gates, for example, just go look at these people and see how much they were worth pre-COVID. Just a few months before, within a year, how much they increased their net worth. You know what I'm saying?
And you got
And
some
now
points
you
right there.
also, yeah. Oh shoot! Hold on. What I do? Hold on. I'm trying to cook. Okay. I'm cooking. Hold on.
She said, "I'm
That was
cooking.
the water.
I'm cooking. That's the water."
Yeah, I'm boiling some noodles. I was supposed to be talking to folks. I could make my noodles mess up. But you just have to look at what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, use your brain. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about you, Damon. I'm just speaking in general. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying for people, for us, we have to look at what's really going on because we are all entitled to the money. You know what I'm saying? The government money. I just pulled up a case today. It was on my news feed for news. And these people, I think you got over $250 million from the federal government to feed their country, right? But they live here in the U.S., so they're, probably petitioning and applied for government grants during COVID, right? So the government gave them $250 million, but they didn't know that they weren't using the money for what it was intended for. You see what I'm saying? Until they looked into the records, like they found they were buying mansions, jets, like stuff like that. So, as a people, we have to put our heads together and learn how to read through the red tape of these government grants, right? Because even churches are already 301Cs, right?
Okay.
So they could technically give down payment assistance to their people. There are grants out there that they will give churches so that their people can buy houses, their members. But no one listens to that. No one talks about credit. These preachers talk about giving money to them, not teaching financial literacy. You know what I'm saying? If you taught financial literacy, right, the church would have a lot more money. Because now, I'm going to give you an example.
But the question is, real quick, but the question is, do the pastors want the church to have more money? Or do the pastors want themselves to have more money?
I believe he does, but because we're uneducated, he doesn't know. You know what I'm saying? Because you look at, and that goes for anybody that's African American. I don't care if you sold dope or whatever you didn't get in your life. A lot of people don't even know that you can make money other ways. Like, I've had people tell me, if I knew I could make money this way, I would never have sold dope. I would never have done this, right? So I just want people to know that this government thing that's going on, it's about money.
Okay.
And then you have to ask yourself, why did he allow open borders for 11 million Mexicans, not Haitians, not anybody else, but Mexicans.
Nope.
11 million.
Nope.
Now,
it was more than Mexicans. It was more than Mexicans.
But that's the ones that's in the news now. That's the one that has the.
That's what
I
they
live in
telling
Florida.
you because they want the American people to hate the Mexicans, not knowing that the Mexicans and Americans are the same people. The problem is everybody came through because you had Japanese people, you had China folks come over, and you had Haitians come over,
Not
and you had
illegally.
Indonesians. Everybody crossed that border.
Not without going through the channels, right?
Not true. Because I was trying to
So
actually.
the great majority, right?
I
Either way, either however you slice it, right? There's still 11 million people, so you got to
Facts.
count for $11 million for jobs.
One
homes,
person at
all
a
of that.
time. One person at a time.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So what I'm saying is the capital of Mexico is Mexico City, I believe. And last I checked, the population was over 20 million.
Okay.
New York is the largest populated city in the United States of 8 million, right? Lagos, Nigeria, 11 million, and so forth, right?
Okay.
So if we look at the most populated cities around the world, you let 11 million over, and that's not the issue, right?
Okay.
We are a melting pot. We've always been that way. The land was stolen to begin with,
Facts.
right? And look who in charge. Look who's running into the ground. You got to pay just to fish. You got to get a fishing license, right? So that's not the problem. The problem is, why not allow those people to come here and work and go back home? Why? Because you got people that work in Canada, and they can go and come and say, please. Or they can work online, right? Based out of Canada, right? Look at Drake. So why are we doing this to Mexico? And no one looks into the government sanctions that are against Mexico, that are against Haiti, that were against Cuba. You see what I'm saying? So when you say, you know, when people are looking into this, they need to look with a critical eye. Just like with the R. Kelly case, you got to go through it with a fine-tooth comb and see what's really going on.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So with Donald Trump, you have to look at him specifically and see what's going on. Who are the people he is associated with? You know what I'm saying? Why would they not want him? Why would they want him locked up for something they can't even prove? If anything, Biden stole the election. You see what I'm saying? If anything, because he won.
Did he?
Won.
Did he win?
But I'm saying, according to them, he won.
Okay.
So why then are we saying that he stole votes or tried to? I don't even understand the logic behind it. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I don't know the Stormy Daniels situation, but from what I understood, what I'm hearing people say is they tried him 8 years ago on the same 34 charges or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But just that alone, right? So now we're forgetting all about double jeopardy, even though I know the federal government is considered a total separate sovereignty or whatever. But what I'm saying is,
A corporation
as
can't be
people,
a sovereignty.
or whatever it is. What I'm saying is the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, when do our common sense kick in and we say, okay, something's not wrong with that. I don't care how much you hate a person, and that should be an issue for yourself. You shouldn't hate nobody. You know what I'm saying? If you come into a fight, like if you're about to get whooped, right? A lot of people against you. How are you gonna protect yourself if you got so much built up hate? So for our people, even the N-word should not trigger us, right? A dude just called me the N-word the other day. He didn't know me. Did it trigger me? You know what I'm saying? So you got to stay ready, and you have to be able to speak accordingly. If you're, you know what I'm saying, already on 100, right? How are you going to get anywhere? You know what I'm saying? So I think as a people, we need to stop listening to the media. You know, I think when I was like 18, early 20s, I stopped watching the news because I knew it was fake. Okay? And they only said bad things about us. One of my brothers was shot by the police. You know what I'm saying? And there were witnesses.
Wow.
You know, My mother called the news. I told her not to because I knew what they would do. I had already studied enough, watched enough news. And what they do, they go and they pull his record, drop the dang go paper. The news guy hold his hand up in the air, drop the paper down to the ground. I knew that would happen. Why? Because I had seen it before. They do that. And my brother record went that long. But they did that to prove a point. Okay? And that was to convict him and not the officer who shot him. An innocent man just driving that the officer shot because he figured, oh, my brother doesn't have a driver's license. So how do you know that? Did you check to see? Or are you just shooting through a car because you want this person to show you a driver's license that you, in your mind, you believe he still does not have, right?
Okay.
So, but they, my brother did 5 years behind it. He got shot.
Hold on, Judah said he want to get
He was
on.
going 5 miles an hour. It was a traffic stop. They had a lot of people in line.
Audra.
Huh?
Judah said he want to get on and talk to you. Judah, call in.
Oh, okay. Oh God, I'm so tired. I got my AC off. It's hot as heck in here. It's like 85 degrees.
Cause I was gonna let somebody else call in, but Judah said he want to call in, so call in, Judah.
Okay.
Queen B said a must-read witch hunt: the story of the greatest mass delusion in American political history. Author Greg Jarrett. Facts. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
You're live on the Dana J Show. How can I help you, caller?
This Judah.
All right,
How you doing, Dana?
All right, hold on. No disrespect. All right, hold on. Judah.
Yeah.
Audra.
I'm here.
All
I'm
right.
here. Like 2 minutes, really quick. Okay. I'm putting the phone down really quick. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's going on, Judah?
So she said something earlier about the church.
Okay.
Like you said, under the 501c3, they know that the government, the reason why they're under that, we already know what's the reason why. But if you under the 501c3, they is not going to allow the black church to help their own people. Because look at the inner city. Just look at it. It's going down like a third world country. All over the United States, the inner cities are like a third world country. Why is that? Why these other race of people living their lives, even when they say, oh, we want to come live the American dream. What dream are you talking about? We are the American dream they want to live. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Why would you say that? Why would you say that we are the American dream?
Because when you read your Bible, it said they're going to come from afar to your land and overtake your land.
Yep, it did say that, and it also says they're going to be more wealthier than you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep. You're right. That's why they took some of the books out of the Bible. That's why because they don't want us to know the truth. And it's crazy because it's winding down to that time. They said once the real Jews find out who they are, soon the end shall come. Tomorrow we waiting on God. We know God been here. He here already. He been here. He been here already.
Facts.
It's crazy.
So what would you suggest for the so-called black church?
One, we're not supposed to be in there because God called them whores. He said they whores sitting on every corner. She sits on every corner. So who is she? The churches. All you see is liquor stores, churches, funeral homes, dialysis, chicken joints. That's all you see in the hood, all across America. And I'm like, why is so many dialysis popping up in the hood like this?
So hold on, wait. This is where things get misconstrued. Because in one scripture, it's saying that we shall go to a building to gather and gain strength from one another, as well as gain knowledge, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then in another scripture, it comes and it talks about the church being whores, as you said. And then and then, like you said, it clearly states that the whore is going to be on every corner. And it's not the woman, it's the church. Because here's where they get it misconstrued. And the Bible says he's coming back for his bride, right? Which will be us, which is the church. But the whores he talking about is the church building. And because it's not broken down like that in church, people think that, oh, the whores he talking about is the females that go into the church.
Right.
No, that's not what it is.
Right. It's speaking parables.
Hey, Tammy Cooks.
Christ had to
go ahead.
He had to parable that book for, I mean, even with the flood they talk about. He actually not talking about the flood. He actually talking about the flood, the different doctrines. We done grabbed onto the tree. Then they taught us that Adam and Eve, the first people, they couldn't be the first people because we'll have incest with our brothers and sisters. It was people before them. See how they do? That's why I say when I came to the truth in 2016 of who we were, I was like, I'll be damned.
Well,
they done lied to us.
You're right. Go ahead and finish.
Across the board, and it's like, damn, man. Like they really did a number on our people, you know.
That's why tomorrow when I unveil who I'm representing and fighting for, as far as the DA's office in Fulton County, when I first told some folks, they was like, Dana, what are you doing? Oh no, I'm going where the truth is. I'm going where the truth is. So when I break down tomorrow at 1:00 and my 1:00 live of why I think Fanni Willis is incompetent, I'm going to reveal who I'm going for, and and why. And see, and that's the problem that I have with these electoral folks. They want you to go out, or should I say people that got influence, but they want you to go out and vote for this person because they say vote for him. No, give a person a reason why you should vote for that person.
Right.
And then let them sit there and decide. Because if you give them a reason why you should vote for this person, and then give them a reason why you shouldn't vote for that person, they gonna make a pimp decision, because when they in that voting poll, everything you said is going through their head. Whether they want to admit it or not. Oh, Dana said this. Well, she's this. Well, this and this. I don't want to talk too much about that because I got to repeat that tomorrow. So I'm just saying, like at the end of the day, both of y'all were right about the church. Both of y'all. But the problem is, when have church became a business? And see, we saving that for Monday. Don't even answer that. And we're going to save it for Monday. And we're going to save it for Church Boy Chronicles. But Queen Bee said, the greatest deception of all time, orators would preach emotion-driven sermons and provide dinners. The Democrats knew the way to get to the heart of black voters, but now people of color are woke. Facts, Queen Bee. Audra, is she still there?
I'm back, Helen.
Okay,
I'm here.
Audra, closing out. Is it anything you want to say?
Not really on the religion tip, because I go kind of off the wall on that, and nobody ain't ready. You know, a lot of people not ready for everything. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are taking major steps, you know. So.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, in general, as a people, regardless of what religion you have, because even Malcolm X and, what's his name? The other one?
Martin Luther
the
King?
one we have the holiday?
Martin Luther King?
The one we have the holiday behind. I'm sorry, my mind is blank.
For the only ones is Malcolm X and Martin Luther King.
Martin Luther King, yeah. I didn't hear you. Okay. Martin Luther King, yeah. So they both, before they died, they were both on, regardless of what religion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is what we need to do. This is what is really going on. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
But I'm gonna
and
tell
I
you
think,
this. I'm not to cut you off. I'm gonna tell you this. Mm, King knew when they sent the agent in to watch him. He knew what time it was.
mhm.
He knew
Who
what
knew?
time it was.
Who sent
And
what agent?
Dana, you know who the agent is. They son is. He was a young boy, and I'm sitting back like, okay, all right.
Are we
What do you
going?
mean? What are you talking about?
Oh, are we going to talk? That's a whole nother topic for another thing. We'd be like hours for
Okay.
that. So we're
And we
going to
gotta
talk about that.
Margaret Sanger, and we're gonna talk about her next time.
Yeah,
Why she was brought in.
yeah, because
That
a lot
woman
of people
was a
don't know.
damn Satanist.
Right. So is there anything else you want to say closing out? Because I got to get to the next part real quick before we go.
I'm gonna let you go. Just go ahead.
No.
And
That's
tomorrow we definitely gonna be back at it all day tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay.
All
I
right.
gotta go back and watch the whole thing. I just came on.
Okay.
So, what you want me to say? What you want to hear?
It ain't what I want you to say. It's what you want to say.
I just think that he is being set up, and a lot of people don't care because they hate him. They believe that he's racist, regardless if he's racist or not. What's going on? And two, I heard that some people say that the culture has changed. Well, had changed in their cities when he was president. So I think these platforms are needed, right? People need to come on and talk about what they see. Why you hate him? Why you don't want him in office? What do you think is really going on, right?
Facts.
Because just because one person is racist, it don't mean he got to be racist. His agenda could be helping their agenda, true. But how? You know what I'm saying? So we got to look into all of that. What is Make America Great Again?
He said,
you know what I'm
saying? He told us who the Indians was. That's who they mad about. One of
who the Indians is really he going said, on. We the Indians, black people?
I never seen a black person a day in my life.
Oh. Well, I mean,
I've never seen a black person a day in my
I don't
life.
consider myself black because then you're labeling them white, and they're not white, they're pink. So when you say they're white and you're black, that's you conforming to white supremacy, Caucasian pink supremacy. So I don't even say that either. But I'm just using it because it's the society norm, you know?
Right.
So people know what I mean when I say black people, white people, Caucasian. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this chapter out, and then we're gonna go ahead and drop our final chapter, and then tomorrow we're gonna pick back up on this, so that way I can really dive into it because it's late right now, and I don't want to keep people past their bedtime.
Okay.
All right.
What time are you coming on tomorrow?
I'll be on from 1 p.m. probably until 1 a.m.
Oh, so I'll catch you later.
Okay.
Because I'll be working. All right?
All right.
All right. Bye.
All right.
Okay.
I want to thank Judah. And I want to thank Audra for coming up and shedding their point. You know, ain't nothing like having real live folks. But I got a question. To all of y'all there. And I'm going to give away something. The trivia question is this. What show did I play on? What show did I play on? Nope. Let me ask you this. Let me ask it this way. What show did I play on that people saw me in a light of a good guy and then see me in a light of a bad guy? Email me at bookdanajay@gmail.com. bookdanajay@gmail.com. Y'all go email me the answers and I will tell you what you won. I will tell you what you won, but go ahead and email me at bookdanajay@gmail.com. Email me your answers. And trust me, I'm not going to make it easy for y'all. What show that I play on? Matter of fact, I'm going to do it like this. What show did I play on? Hey, Wendy, what show did I play on that people seen me as a good guy and then eventually seeing me as a villain? I need to know the show and I need to know my character name. That's how we're going to do it. I need to know the show and I need to know my character's name. But I'm going to tell you this. How many people missed that show called On My Radio? How many people missed that show called On My Radio? I'll give you a sneak peek. Because the gang, first of all, do y'all want to see the gang back together? Do y'all want to see the gang back together? Y'all go in and hit that like button, man. Hey, Wendy, do y'all want to see the gang back together? Y'all go ahead on over to Tubi and watch On My Radio Season 1. Check this out.
Hey, but I heard my nigga Keith damn near proposed to Rochelle the other night on the radio.
Yeah, on some soap opera type shit.
Hey, man, stop that.
Yeah.
Keith over emotional ass.
Oh, my goodness, bro. Stop, man. Fuck y'all, man.
Hold on, but that's facts, though. Because she got really emotional, too.
Huh?
Yeah. I was with her when you did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what y'all do?
Well, it was a business trip, Keith. So we was up late. Working.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She got too excited when you gave it a shout out. She forgot I was in the room.
Was that a problem for you? You know my girl forgetting you in the room.
Oh, come on, Keith, man. What you talking about?
Nah, nigga, she told me. Passing on her, flirting with her and shit.
Shit.
You supposed to be my boy, T.
I am your boy, Keith.
Are you, nigga?
You need to calm down because it wouldn't even like that. She's a beautiful woman, Keith. Some niggas go flirt and shit. You had this one moment, okay? So yeah, you might want to watch out. Oh no, help. Hey, but I heard my nigga Keith damn near proposed.
I'm just saying, right? That's just a little sneak peek for y'all, man. That's just a little sneak peek. But I just want to know, what show did I play on that I was looked at as a good guy, but then eventually seen as a villain? And what was my character name? Y'all go ahead and email me your answers, bookdanajay@gmail.com. I'm going to play this clip one more time. Listen, I need to know your answers. If not, I'm going to go ahead and pass this on up. I told you I'm going to drop a free gift. I'm going to drop a free gift. Every time I do one of these, I'm dropping something free. Put it on me. Send me your answers to bookdanajay@gmail.com and give me your answers. There's only two answers. What show was I on when I was looked at as a good guy and eventually looked at as a villain? And what was my character name? And I'm going to play this one more time. And while you at it, you go on over to Tubi and you type in On My Radio. And then you can watch the whole season. And guess what? It's free. Check it out.
To Rochelle the other night on the radio.
Yeah, on some soap opera type shit.
Hey, man, stop that.
Keith over emotional ass.
Oh, my goodness, bro. Stop, man. Fuck y'all, man.
Hold on, but that's facts, though. Because she got really emotional, too.
Huh?
Yeah. I was with her when you did it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what y'all do?
Well, it was a business trip, Keith. So we was up late. Working.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. She got too excited when you gave it a shout out. She forgot I was in the room.
Was that a problem for you? You know my girl forgetting you in the room.
Oh, come on, Keith, man. What you talking about?
Nah, nigga, she told me. Passing on her, flirting with her and shit.
Shit.
You supposed to be my boy, T.
I am your boy, Keith.
Are you, nigga?
You need to calm down because it wouldn't even like it. She's a beautiful woman, Keith. Some niggas go flirt and shit. You had this one moment, okay? So yeah, you might want to watch out. Oh no, help.
Go to Tubi when I get off this joint.
Hey.
And guess what? Y'all go and watch on my radio. Tell your friends to go watch on my radio. Tell your friends to watch on my radio. Also right here, like, share, subscribe this page. And oh, by the way, just in case if you missed it, the beginning, I'm going to drop it to you. Got to pay some bills. And it go a little something like this. If you want the luxury hair experience, you can't get singlers. However, if you contact the person that's in charge, maybe she'll drop a singler for you. But go get your bundles, man. Go get your bundles so that way you can get your wig experience going on. And I'm talking about none other than the luxury hair experience. You can shop for bundles. You can do straight, wavy, or curly. You can also shop by collections. Where do you want to shop at? Just type in https:// And trust me, she will make sure that your brand is straight with her luxurious hair. You can look at the body wave closure she got going on for $58. You can look at the 4x4 deep wave HD lace closure, natural black. You can look at the water wave HD lace closure. You can even look at the silky straight HD closures. $58 going your way. That's what I'm saying. Now watch this. What do you always have to say? Check this out. Somebody gave a testimonial. One of her clients said, I've always believed that our hair is an expression of our identity. And I'm thrilled to share my experience with nobody'sanything.com. After purchasing a custom hair wig from them, my outlook on style and self-confidence has taken an incredible turn. The other person said, from the moment I received my package, I knew I was in for something special. The attention to detail was evident in the packaging itself. It felt like unwrapping a treasure. As I put on the wig, it was an instant revelation. The texture, the fit, the way it seamlessly blended with my natural look, it was nothing short of magical. Also, you can follow my sponsor, Nobody's Anything, on Instagram at nobodies._.anything, all caps, on Instagram. Listen, don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't wait. Don't even hesitate. Go get your wig. Go get your bundles now. All right, with that being said, don't forget Dana J got the seasonings on lock. If you want any of the Dana J seasonings, just hit me up at bookdanaj@gmail.com. And yes, and guess what? You will get your seasonings. Just tell me what you want and I'll make it to perfection. And guess what? Everything is right. You ain't have no good seasoning unless you had Dana J seasoning. And trust me, with the Dana J seasoning, you pushing everything else off the shelves, because you don't want nobody else stuff. So while people run around the internet talking about, oh, Dana J got some Sam's Club seasoning, I wish I did, boo. I wish I did. But understand this, haters going to hate from all direction, and I welcome all the hate because you push me to my destiny. Keep hating. Because God going to prepare a table before me in the presence of my haters and my enemies. After he anoint my head with oil and matter of fact, and make my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life. So keep hating. On that note, without y'all, there wouldn't be no me. And check this out. You don't have to be great to get started, but you have to get started to be great. Be someone important. Be yourself. Until next time, Dana J going to send you off with a bunch of hoorays. And it go a little something like this. Peace out. Dream team for life. And without you, there wouldn't be no me.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Black president, that's Trump. No, we got President Trump, not President Trump, sucker. He will never back down.
My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through. Hey, when we roll through, keeping it MAGA. My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through, keeping it MAGA.
You know blacks voting Trump, I heard Biden's gonna fire us. But that's okay, cause Donald Trump's about to hire us. I pay the IRS, they send my bread to Ukraine. They killing babies, getting abortions, that's the new wave. 100 bands up on my chain, baby, I'm a rich slave. You voting Democrat, just know that come with 3K. The glove don't fit, they must have quit. OJ in this bitch. This a message to Alvin Bragg, Uncle Trump is innocent. I was just in the Bronx, I seen it with my own eyes. It's a red wave, baby, I'm a patriot for life. Robert De Niro, ooh boy, we laughing at you. Let me guess, Donald Trump raped you too? Trump just ain't running against Biden at all. I blame the fake news, baby, they the virus. ABC, NBC, CNN too. I blame Obama and Bush, the Clinton family too.
Black president, Donald Trump. None niggas make me feel pissed. See what I'm saying? I'm Michael the Black Man. Blacks for Trump, nigga. You hear what I'm trying to tell you to your face? If you don't understand me, get out of my face. Democrats gonna say, ooh, 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 bop, choo-bop, shoo-bop. When me lay down in your light of the bed, come grab my teeth from my throat to my head. The unfuck up the left and the right, you know she got Megan. And give up some loving, she don't stop begging. I know you're jealous about that Democrat. Black president, Donald Trump. Been spending most their lives living in a future paradise. Been wasting most their days on fine days long gone behind. Who are them who come to be? How many of them are you? Everybody must stick together. That's right. Integration. The man. Boom, boom. They can't fight against the black man and the white man when we are in unity. You see what I'm saying? Stick together. Stick together. This is the roster speaking to your face. Trump, black. You know what I'm saying? Me? Latin, black, and white must unite. You know what I mean? Little more, you know, see? Right.
I don't like to waste time on stupid conversation. There's no profit in that. So if I'm around people that are always complaining with no solutions, then I'm wasting real estate in my brain for what I need to project. And what I project in my brain is what I project in my reality. So that real estate only has to be for evolution, things that are going to help me get where I got to go. You understand? Help me evolve. So if my conversation with you makes me stagnate, we don't have too much conversation either. I don't have no time for no stupid ass conversation.
The spices are in. The spices are in. Oh my God. We got Dana J Hattie Lemon Steak Spice. Oh yeah. We got the Dana J Lafayette Low High Rise Tropical Bang. Come and get it. We got the Dana J Lafayette White Dirt, y'all. We got the Dana J's Jackson Family Seafood Blend number 2. Oh my God. Then we got Dana J's Lemon Family Seafood Blend number 1. We also have the DanaJay's Lafayette low-rise mild heat. If you know if you want that heat. Then we got the real heat. If you want the DanaJay smut. That's the extreme heat that got the Joker on the side. Oh my God! Come and get it. Come and get it. The DanaJay spices are running wild. I'm telling you, come and get it. After you taste these spices, you ain't gonna want nobody else's. I holler at you later. Hit me.
This is a manufactured criminal case.
Ridiculous charges.
What happened today was offensive to the Constitution.
They've never articulated the crime here.
Awaken the sleeping giant.
What the radical left Democrats are counting on is your silence and your submission.
No one's going to stop us. No one's going to slow us down. And the only way for us to fight back successfully is to elect Donald Trump in November.
When President Trump came out and said the real verdict will be on November 5th,
he couldn't be more right.
But don't get mad. Get motivated.
We will fight for our Constitution. This is long from over. Thank you very much.
Are stronger than what you have been through. Let them misunderstand you. Let them talk about you. Their opinions are not facts. I need you to keep applying pressure, stay committed to yourself, and keep being authentic, no matter what they say or do. Don't you dare doubt your value. Don't you dare doubt your worth. Keep shining like you do. And stay locked in with God. God do not create a lock without his key. And God do not create a problem without a solution. Listen to me. You are stronger than what you have been through.
Black president, that's Trump. No, we got President Trump, not President Trump, sucker. He will never back down.
My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through. Hey, when we roll through, keeping it MAGA. My whole crew, keeping it MAGA when we roll through, keeping it MAGA.
You know blacks voting Trump, I heard Biden's gonna fire us. But that's okay, cause Donald Trump's about to hire us. I pay the IRS, they send my bread to Ukraine. They killing babies, getting abortions, that's the new wave. 100 bands up on my chain, baby, I'm a rich slave. You voting Democrat, just know that come with 3K. The glove don't fit, they must have quit. OJ in this bitch. This a message to Alvin Bragg, Uncle Trump is innocent. I was just in the Bronx, I seen it with my own eyes. It's a red wave, baby, I'm a patriot for life. Robert De Niro, ooh boy, we laughing at you. Let me guess, Donald Trump raped you too? Trump just
I'm sad to say this. We do not have a winner for tonight's draft or tonight's trivia. All right. Good night, everybody.
What
what you gon' do now? Hope you're ready, cause I'm really about to put it down. Girl, you know that I will never disrespect you. We love tomorrow, but tonight I wanna spank you. Then ask him.